Lonely Attack on the Different World, web novel, chapter 72. No idea from which tribe that custom is, but I refuse to stretch just one ear. I refuse to stretch both ears as well. Day 30, Faraway Labyrinth, 87th floor. They might break the boxes if we don't hurry. I made them pretty bulky, but Mirage Tigers have almost 800 power, and extraordinary strength on top of that. I won't be able to win if they got out. Running away is also impossible. They have over 800 speed. Letting them escape is not an option. After climbing up the stairs, the staring armor began stabbing through the boxes. It's good that I can't see it. Mentally, I mean. The boxes are packed with them. Well, the cries are not cute at all, so I guess it's fine. It's nothing but grrrg, ah! Let's stab them as well. These are not cats, not cute at all. In the end, one managed to escape and chase me around the floor. What can I do? It's a tiger that clones itself. A tiger! Well, it was also splendidly defeated by Armored Prez. Meanwhile, I was escaping by rolling away. I did my best, I'm not lying, even though I ended up rolling. And right now I'm in the middle of dismantling the boxes to collect the magic stones. Looks like Mirage Tigers could not escape them. If only they were illusion tigers, they probably could pull off such a trick. The next floor probably has another boss. It's 85th floor after all. I'm more and more convinced that I will do just fine by sticking behind Armored Prez. But if I do that, I'm absolutely sure that this time I will get the Kept Man title. I don't want another such title. I already have 3 of them. Why do I have to be insulted every time I check my status? I never heard of the status page insulting its owner. I must be the only person that gets more depressed with each look at the status. Since there are 100 floors, each with a different type of monster, then maybe, just maybe, this floor might have. Full of such high school boy-like hopes, I peeked through a newly created hole to the 85th floor. This is the worst possible low-angle shot. Ghoul level 58, Ghoul level 61, Ghoul level 38, and there are tons of them? Isn't this a boss floor? Ah, I got it. That's the pattern. If you keep killing zombies, then eventually a necromancer will show up. I guess, kind of. That kind of thing, right? Climbing up to the 85th floor, I collect fireballs, pack them, and then knead and stretch, making a wall out of them. Firewall, kind of a thing? Setting up a blazing wall in front of me, I advance forward. It's an MP consuming technique, but since I have plenty of MP mushrooms, it's alright. Ah, as I thought, there was a Necromancer level 85, somewhere. Everyone burned, so I have no idea which one it was. Because everyone burned, but it seems to have been there. Since a while ago, Skeleton-san maintains a shocking 24/7 flat gaze state. Oh, looks like she still has enough fighting spirit, though she doesn't get to fight at all. Jewel of Necromancy controls life and death, instant death resistance. A huge gem. Apparently a jewel, since it's a red gem, perhaps a ruby? It sounds pretty valuable. If it is a red beryl or a spinel, it might be just fine, but what if it's a garnet? I can't tell the difference. And that simple jewel is no help at all. With that size, it can probably be used only for a necklace. Putting something like that in an earring will only stretch an ear. Only one ear, since there is only one gem. Here, take it. It's questionable if Skeleton-san needs resistance to instant death, but there are only 2 of us here. And what's the point in me wearing it? Yeah, I might need resistance to instant death, but I was just fine with whatever Kuhn's instant death attacks. Probably the effect of health, I think. I don't quite understand many of my skills, but I guess something worked against it. And my luck is unbeatable. After all, as long as the probability is not 100%, it will be fine, so it seems. I don't really want to test it, so I can't tell for sure. But what am I supposed to do with a huge gem? Stretch an ear? What sort of tribe am I supposed to be from? No thank you. She is motionlessly looking at me, seemingly thinking about something, and it doesn't feel like it is a flat gaze. After a while, she bowed once and accepted the gem. Yeah, she looks like she likes accessories and precious stones. It might look good embedded in an elemental necklace. Design-wise, they should go well together. Yup, she looks super happy. She is super strong and super high maintenance. Will I eventually be stripped of all of my possessions, right to the bone, and turned into a skeleton as well? Ah, whatever. She is happy, so it's fine. It wouldn't hurt if something good happened to her for all that she went through until now. Above us is still only 84th floor. 84th floor means 84 levels. I can't beat that, right? If they were level 40 or so, then maybe. So does it mean that I have 40 floors to go like this? I must do something, but what? Above is Griffin, level 84. What do I do? They aren't going to fall, right? They can fly. I wonder if fumigating them will help. What about feeding them mushrooms? And they won't go into boxes, probably. So how about nest boxes? Well, as they are named griffins, they probably have the front body of an eagle, wings, and the remaining parts of a lion. The one with the snake for a tail is a different monster. Being a fusion between the king of the bird world and the king of the beast world, it was often used in heraldry of royal families, but basically it's an eagle lion. I didn't bring my catalog of cryptids, but are they bird brains? Was it a good idea for royal families to use this? Wouldn't that imply that they are bird brains as well? Is it a bird or a lion? If they are birds, they might have aversion to strong magnets, not like I have such a thing. If they are lions, then being cats, the box plan might be effective against them. But they have bird heads, so they are birds after all. Stuffing paralyzing mushrooms into a fish, I offered it to them through the hole, and it was a huge success, victory for the fish. Scrambling for a fish, swallowing it, and then they fly away, and collapse, spasming. I feel like we might get along as fellow fish lovers, but I'm going to beat it to death anyway. Rushing up the stairs, I begin clubbing griffins while grumbling to myself. I must be the only person that ever got into such trouble while remodeling a living room. Does it count as work-related incident? Probably not, since I'm a NEET, but it's a clear work accident. Armored Prez is looking at me with a puzzled look, since if I explained what happened as an ex-dungeon master of this dungeon, she might get mad at me, so I kept it a secret. Even though the planning was so good, why a hole? Is remodeling not allowed? At least write it down somewhere, though I'm not going to tell it to the previous person in charge since it was too scary.